Something does not want this message to reach you. So I'm trying for the fifth time to get this out. This person, it wasn't an accident that they texted you. It wasn't a mishap. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't the wrong number. It wasn't oh, I just bumped into them. It was not an accident. They stayed watching you, no matter how long y'all were separated. Okay, so this could have been an ex that you cared for at one point. This could have been a family member, an ex-best friend. This is somebody that it has been hard to let go of because they are very manipulative and good at playing with your heartstrings. They stayed watching you, but playing games. And this is going to shock you. You're going to know immediately who this person is. I channeled today's message and then I pulled out initials. So let's get into it. Your angels and ancestors are saying they better buckle up because they haven't seen anything yet. They've been watching your level up. They've been pocket watching your blessings, your love life, and everything in between. But they haven't seen anything yet because the show is just beginning. So, bestie, dog, bruh, bro, dude, friend, while you leveled up, these people, they didn't just disappear. They didn't just go on a freaking vacation or a holiday. They grabbed binoculars. They grabbed freaking binoculars because they're insecure and they're pissed and they're karmic. These people are trying to come back into your life and you maybe thought it was fate or a divine intervention, but it's a divine intervention for you to take care of this once and for all. These people that are trying to come back, their objective is to create chaos. Don't let them take you in a time machine of fake memories they never cared about. It's time to stand up and shut the door once and for all in their face out loud. This person never cared like you did. And they're not sorry for the mishaps and any confusion or craziness that they caused. They're not sorry. This person is two-faced. Maybe you feel like you trauma bonded with them. It's been hard to let go of them. This is someone where it's been hard to let go of, so you sometimes entertain it. So let me be so clear. This is not easy for you to do. And you really don't want to get sucked back in. So you're looking at it, again, like a conflict of interest. Don't let them take you in a time machine of memories that they never cared for. They have been faking, manipulating, acting like they got a silver tongue. I heard that Elvis Presley song. They looked like an angel. They're the devil in disguise. Oh, I was like, oh, what? They have came, they have peeked in, they have been nosy, they have stayed watching you so they can create chaos, so they can play in your face again. They never cared. So it's giving false light. They looked like an angel, but they're the devil in disguise. They don't have good intentions. They never did. For a long time, I know that's going to be heartbreaking to hear. They never really had good intentions. And because maybe at one point you were very emotional or you overshared or you thought you guys were close, I don't know. It's giving ex-best friend, ex-lover, family member that you cared for a great deal at one time. So you are going to properly shut this door, close this cycle, close this chapter in a way that you were never able to do before, because you're able to protect yourself when you are in solitude, and you've been in solitude for a while. You actually like being alone. It's a good way for your energy not to be drained and not to be siphoned. And while you've been in this longer period than normal of solitude, you have realized a lot about these people. And that's good. Take your time thinking about what they've really done and what value they've added to your life, because they're just coming in to take again and flip the table and turn everything upside down. Everyone around you knows that your table is being prepared. And God is going to make your enemies your footstool, unfortunately. It is time to say whatever you have to say to them with your whole entire chest. You can do this. I know that whoever I'm speaking to, you're like, oh, I don't know if that's gonna go good. I don't know if that's gonna go well. I don't know. Bottom line is they're not gonna take accountability. They're gonna play dumb. They're gonna play stupid. They're gonna be like, wait, what? Yeah. So it's time for you to say it with your whole chest. Remember what you've been through. Your angels and spirit guides are saying, remember what you've been through and get her done. Okay? Remember what you've been through with this person, and that they're never making things better. They're always making things worse. And they have actually been pulling more strings behind the scenes than you were aware of. So get her done. I don't think I've ever gotten that in a channeled message, but that is what I wrote down. That is what I channeled. This person thought that you would never truly heal from this experience or this situation or this relationship. So they want to wind you up again. They want to wind you up like a toy, like a doll. They are preparing for another humbling tactic. Now, initials. I put all my initial tiles into a hat and drew them with my eyes closed. Here we go. Now, this letter could be in their name, or it could be their first, middle, or last initial. Let me know. I have the letter D, R. Somebody could be from the Dominican Republic. Somebody could be a doctor. We have the letter L, C. Somebody could have an LLC. Maybe you have an LLC and they're jealous of that. I don't know. I'm getting that you guys work for yourselves. You're your own boss. You've been doing a lot to level up. I have the letter S, J, H, and F. D, R, B, C, L, J, S, F, and H. Now, there were a couple letters that tried to come out twice, and that was H and L. Okay, H and L tried to come out multiple times. Oh my gosh. For your charms, I got we're all mad here. This person thinks they're the Joker, but will the real Joker please stand up? Okay, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? You are embodying main character energy, and you have a divine animal right to stand up and to say it all. Say whatever you feel, because I feel like this is going to be the last time you're going to be seeing this person for a while or talking to this person for a while. This person prayed and hoped that you were catfishing, that you were a filter, that you were just trying to make things look better because they know however things were the last time they saw you, and they were praying that it was going to stay the same, but they have stayed watching you while not being in contact with you and been watching you from some janky, dusted, busted binoculars. Your vibe is giving kiss my grits, kiss my behind. But with certain people, it's very hard for you to do. And they know that because they're one of them. You are becoming the GOAT in front of everyone's eyes. You are the galactic truth serum. And it's time to use this truth serum on the doors that you need to close. Somebody here is getting a sports car. Someone here is getting a luxury car, a new chariot. You could be moving. I'm seeing that someone here is getting a very fast car. I literally got a Mustang horse charm and wheels. So somebody's wheels are about to be fast with a lot of horsepower. I don't know if you're buying a Raptor. I don't know if you're buying something with a Hemi. I just know it's gonna be freaking fast. What else did I get? I got a little dog again. Somebody here is getting a little dog, looking for a little dog. You got a little dog, or you have a little dog that passed away that watches over you. Okay? This person doesn't like that you have BDE. Big energy. They don't like it. They don't like it one bit. But you are becoming your own sugar daddy. You are becoming your own sugar mama. You are making hard choices right now to settle this once and for all. As terrifying as that could be, because this person's objective is to have or always have the key to getting the skeletons out of your closet, to be the spokesperson of what's going on with you, because they know that even though you're leveling up, it took some things for you to get there. They want to find out what that dirt is, and they want to weaponize it. They want to play the game of telephone. They want to spread rumors about you. I'm seeing that this person has been acting fake with you. They don't care about you like that. They're really uninterested. They're only interested in getting information or the skeletons out of your closet to use it against you or to hurt you. This person is going to act like they need your help. Like their life is so bad without you. They're down and out. They really want you around. And yeah, they're very threatened by you. They want to humble you because they think that you're acting like you're all that in a bag of chips because you are the talk of the town. You are the main topic of conversation with their circle, their group, their family. And all of these people see that you're doing better without them. Okay, I got kiss my ass to the haters and doing better without their ass. But now they're coming in to act like it was divine intervention. They were fated to run into you. Your angels are saying that it's not so fated. This person feels like you abandoned them and you feel like they abandoned you. You feel like there wasn't closure with this connection. This person has been acting slimy behind the scenes. They could be a brother, a sister, or somebody that you treated like family, treated like a brother or a sister. This person and you have never been on the same page like you thought y'all were. They're on some real extra demonic, lower spirit time that you had always hoped and prayed was not the case. This is the confirmation that this is. This isn't going to do any good for you in your life if you continue to see them or talk to them or date them. Their plan is to fire more rounds. Their plan is to give you some crocodile tears, to make you feel sorry for them. This is their MO, is making you feel sorry for them or like they need you. They think that you need their validation and you don't. A lot has changed. Spirit is saying a lot has changed since they last saw you. So you are getting the chance to show them, to showcase how much you've healed and how much you are not playing around. I'm seeing that someone here has been working on their throat chakra because of how it affects their nervous system, because of how it affects their health. And you saying these things is really going to be healing and therapeutic for you. As much as you don't want to have these conversations, it is going to do so much for you and to help you elevate even further. This person never really wanted to see you bloom or blossom. They wanted to handicap you. So you being busy, not trying to be hurtful or harmful to them has been a slippery slope. They treated it as a brick wall. You tried to keep the door open and cracked. But yeah, this person is seeing that, okay, well, they're really, really busy. And there's just been this domino effect of y'all not reaching out to each other, being really fake, like, hi, how do you do? But not really saying what needs to be said. This person still probably will not be honest, but you have figured it out who they really are. I'm seeing 1606 on the timer. So if anybody wants to drop in the comments what that angel number means, let me know. This person actually likes it when you are humiliated by others. They are very jealous of you. This is not something that you even expected. But I feel like you further reflecting on this trauma bond, on this karmic connection, you are seeing that, wait, they're acting like this with me because they're competitive or they're jealous or they're insecure. Yeah, they've been acting aggressive. They've been acting microaggressions. That spirit is correcting me. There has been some microaggressions with this person. They also like acting like they're victimized by you. So something that you don't know that they're telling people, or maybe you do know, but I feel like a lot of you don't know, is after you see them or you date them and then you guys are off again or separated, they go around embellishing things like you did all of these other things to them that you didn't do because they want to keep the smear going. They want to keep the smear going. On top of that, well, did y'all see that? These all flipped out. So let's see what it is. But before I forget my thought, this person never, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. I'll remember, I think. But this person never really cared like you did. There were a lot of microaggressions that you didn't see. And yeah, they were trying to act like you were doing things to them that you weren't actually doing. And so they were doing, this is like the two-faced of them. They were coming to you and acting like, look what they did to me. And then they were coming to you and being like, look what they did. And then they were being like, look what you did. So they would go to the other people like, look what Collective did to me. I cannot believe. And everyone would feel sorry for them. Like, oh, we knew she was going to treat you like that. We knew he was going to be like that with you. And then getting that validation and getting all of that attention. And then coming to you and being like, oh my gosh, look how this group treated me, Collective. Can you believe? And getting coddled, playing both sides, this person is very, very manipulative. And always trying to get both sides to feel sorry for them. Oh my gosh. They have been sneaking around. Spirit is saying they have been sneaking around on the low, playing mind games. Okay? Trying to manipulate you, guilt trip you, unfair advantage. Oh my gosh. And then we have body, adi. Something about your body has changed because of your self-love. Something about the way that you've been presenting yourself is showing self-love. And this is making a lot of people jealous, especially this person. They will never admit that to you. They will never admit that they love your hair or your body or your anything, because they are very, very jealous of the way that you respect your body. And I don't like this because they have no idea what you've been through. They have no idea what you have been through with your health, with your body to achieve this victory. It's unfortunate. Okay, it is very unfortunate, but your angels and ancestors are saying they better buckle up. Whatever they thought they saw, they haven't seen anything yet. You guys could be getting married. Maybe you were thinking about putting this person in your wedding. You might think twice. Maybe you were thinking about getting married to this person at one point or in the past. But there's something about a bride or a groom here. But these people see you as flawless and they're trying to find the flaws. They see you as beautiful and they're trying to find the ugliness in what you got going on. They see you as the GOAT and you have figured out what their MO is, that they're going to try another humbling tactic. Like this time away from them, you figured it out. You figured out what they really want. So we have nonchalant, moving on, last straw. Now that you are getting confirmations, you are figuring out like, oh my gosh, all this nonchalantness coming from them. This is the last straw. It's coming from this person that you thought was in your inner circle, that you thought was your family. You're seeing how incompatible you truly are. Wow. So they think that you're giving BDE, galactic truth serum, that you are ferocious, that you do have this divine animal right to stand on business. And they're desperate right now. The way that they're stalking you is very desperate. Copycat, they're also copying you. Not that you care, but it's just something that you need to know. There's something about them being really pressed. So that is really a turnoff to you, or motorcycle, like alarming, that when they're pressed to see you or doing weird things, there's something about it that doesn't make you feel comfortable, that doesn't make you feel safe. And Spirit is saying, you are scary accurate. You predicted it. Don't think that your idea or that thought that just passed by your head, like, or in your mind, was crazy. It's not crazy. Your angels are saying it's not crazy. You are about to be very successful, and you need to have the right people in your corner. You need to know who isn't your friend. You need to know who people are. So I feel like this is 1, 2, or 3 people in particular that you have a lot of memories with, that you spent a lot of time with. They just don't have any chill. This is another thing. This person does not know how to chill. Either they're a workaholic or they're always on the drama. They're always gossiping. They're always starting shit. They fight with people. They just don't know. They're always doing too much. Okay, Spirit is saying they're always doing too much. You're going to know exactly who the F that is. Yeah, I'm hearing they looked like an angel, this false light. Maybe you thought they were always going to be on your side. They were always going to be a part of your life. And now you're realizing like they looked like an angel. They had a filter on. They were catfishing. They're the devil in disguise. Spirit is saying that they are being very shady. Very shady with their body language. So they're saying maybe the last time you saw them, their body language was weird. And that is because you were clocking it. Clock it. You clocked it correctly. They were being weird. Mad weird. They were insulting you. And now they're seeing like, oh, you know what? I can drag them into something. I can make them my little rag doll. Absolutely not. They're about to be the test dummy for what you've learned. Okay? They're about to be the test dummy for how you're about to mic drop people in this season. Your angels and ancestors are laughing. They're laughing like they have no idea. We have trouble lurking. You're seeing the red flags. You're reading the fact that they have bad intentions. You're like, why does this feel like a conflict of interest? Like I should not do this. Like I should not get involved. Like I have a bad feeling. Wow. Yeah, there is trouble lurking with this person. So sense the vibe. Feel it out. Because this person wants to intentionally upset you. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is you, bestie. Oh, namaste and shit. I can't. This is your vibe. Solitude. Not because you have to be in hermit mode, because this is where you are able to protect your peace. This is them. They stay watching your social media. They're always on some fuck shit. Like, I can't. I can't. Intentionally upsetting you. They love getting a reaction out of you. Where you used to think this was playful and innocent and like, oh, they're young, they're immature, they don't know. No, they have been doing that on purpose. Like, that's making me mad. This person, you'll know who they are. They love to argue. They're very combative. They're very petty. And where you used to think that ish was cute, it's not cute anymore. It's not. You guys could have a lot of pictures together. You thought this person was going to be like your ride or die. And you're like, no. They're trying to make you think that they've been busy being an adult. They've been busy being messy. Your guides are saying they've been busy being messy. Not healing. Not figuring out their life. They've been busy being two-faced. They've been busy smiling in your face. Whole time they want to take your place. And then they've been acting like you're giving them the ick. Did you feel like this when you last talked to them? Like, for some reason, you're giving them the ick. You're like, how am I giving them the ick? They're acting like I'm icky. Like I'm ill. Like I'm cringe. Like I'm corny. I'm so confused. That's not giving love. That's not giving care like you care for me. And they want to come in and try to bring up old news. Things that are stale. Things that you've already healed from. You are going to shut it down. They want to reminisce about the past, and you are not the one. You are not the one. I feel like things are going to get thrown. I hope not, but it feels like, I don't want to say things are going to get thrown, but like daggers are going to get thrown. Insults are going to get thrown. Don't let them pull you up out of your character when you've done so much to heal. Like, they want to pull that up out of you, because if this is going to be the last time they talk to you or the last time they see you, they want to be truly victimized instead of just making up a story. Wow. Wow. They want to drag you into something. They are a false light. Woke is trying to pop out. They're a false light. They're a devil in disguise. They're a lower spirit in disguise. Trying to distract you. Their objective is to come and distract you again. They never stopped watching you. They were never like just busy lifing. They always were watching your ascension. It's like, why couldn't you have come in and been supportive? Like I have been supportive to you. And they have been trying not to announce. They've been trying to stay really quiet and hidden about how they have been watching, reporting, talking, stalking, talking shit, starting rumors about you that aren't even true. I don't like this. This person is always having relationship struggles, and they're acting like they miss you. This person only misses you because you don't really want anything to do with them. People that are in your life for real, they don't have to miss you like that because they got you like that. Ugh. So this person behind the scenes is very lonely, sad, and depressed. They're always just trying to distract themselves with different people and staying busy. I can't. We got glow up. You are going through a major transformation. Whatever they think they saw, they ain't seen nothing yet. Holy Spirit is saying that this person acts gassed up to see you, to talk to you. Like they can't wait. They've been waiting so long. They've been longing and yearning for you. But they're mad that you've been secluding yourself, staying on your own, minding your own business. You've been taking care of business. And you've had enough of this fakeness. Like you see it for what it is now. Despite like how hard that is and however long that maybe you were in denial about it, because this isn't easy for you to do. Whoever I'm speaking to, this is not easy, but you've had enough of their games and them subtly expressing jealousy. You've been trying to mind your own business. You've been doing things on your own. And this person is really worried about their career. They're really worried about money. They're not wanting to be responsible. They're wanting to take from you because you're doing well. And this is why you're, a little bit apprehensive, if that's the word. Like, I don't know if I should do that. And you're not really interested. This person has been keeping your name in their mouth and turning your words against you, turning what you tell them, like turning it into another narrative. They've been acting fake. They've been trying to block you out, but copying you and being aggressive. Yeah, they're having financial trouble right now. They're having issues with money. They talk about you explicitly. And then they turn on the tears. They turn on the charm. They try to give you all these over-the-top compliments, the cycle of love bombing and discarding you. And they want you to be defensive around them. So this person is a fraud. They have been overhyping, scamming, and deceiving you. Spirit is saying they don't know what savage mode is when it comes from you, but if you have to take it there, you will. Your words are daggers. This person's had daggers for words. You know how to turn the other cheek. You know how to take the high road. But in order for you to close out this chapter, you're going to have to say the things that you've been holding in your pocket. Okay, you know how I say, like, we be passing out these brick walls. We got a brick wall in our pocket for whoever the heck. There are no more F's to give. None. Looking up at the sky. Are there any? No. Grab that last F that you give about their fucking feelings and put it on the table. You have a divine animal right to stand up for yourself, for somebody that you've been loving and protective over. This person's making me mad. That or your guides are really, really mad because you've been ferociously protective of this person and they have done nothing but do you dirty. That is heartbreaking to me. Whether this was your friend of a long time, your family member of a long time, your an ex that you cared about for a long time. You have always ferociously protected them, always believed in them, always wanted the best for them, and they have been dragging your name through the mud. Holy Spirit is saying you're not mad enough. Your guides are saying you're not mad enough. It's time to tell them what time it is. This person's very jealous of the way that you enlighten others. You're a role model. I told you guys yesterday that people that are insecure that you need to steer clear of, they're going to be rough around the edges in the way that they speak and how they act and not really having any decorum. Let this person show you who they are instead of you assuming or speaking for them because of the love that you've always had for them. They have been turning to substances and they've been turning up behind the scenes. So they have not been doing whatever, they haven't been reading their Bible behind the scenes or doing whatever little angel act this false light has been acting like they've been doing. They have not. And there is Spirit is saying there's a lot that you don't know about what they have been doing. This is why they're worried about their career. This is why they're worried about their finances. They've been trying to make the way that they follow you invisible. They've been trying to get rid of this trail of how they have been following you and keeping a very close eye on you. So what they do is they act like they're invisible. They act like they're a fake supporter, believer, or even from fake accounts. And then they spill the tea. They copy you. They see how much attention you get, especially if you're online. My readers, my light workers, my influencers. They see how you're a role model to the collective. How you are authentic. How you are genuinely of the freaking light. And they get angry. They have been plotting revenge. This is their revenge. This is their get back to really try to turn the tables on you for what they feel like is you abandoning them. And you had to leave them behind for however long so you could heal. But it's just all about them. So something Spirit wants you to know is that they have been thirst trapping. Acting like you, posting like you, doing something to try to get more attention than you. I don't know. This is giving clout chasing, but while also trying to ride your coattails. There are going to be some very tough receipts exposed to you about who they really are. You're going to have a dream, you're going to get a sign, you're going to have a feeling. You're going to predict this. And your angels, your guides are going to expose this to you. This person, when you go to call them out, they're immediately going to play the victim. They're immediately going to try to get you to feel sorry for them. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Ugh. I feel like you've spent a lot of money on this person. So for them to be plotting revenge and payback and doing things completely unnecessary and out of pocket, just phony baloney the house. If you're new here, when we say the house after something, that's a big exclamation point. Clock it. Yeah, this person has been aggressively speaking about you and then doing all these microaggressions when they're around you. They have been copying, I don't know how to explain this. They see the attention that you get as this light, as this role model, as this positive influence. You are a new earth celebrity. They see you becoming your own sugar daddy. They see you doing really well. They try to set up their own thirst traps online or on social media to seem like I can get way more attention than that. This person doesn't know who they are. And in the meantime, that is dangerous to you. It is dangerous to your healing journey, your ascension, how far you've made it. And not to make you worried about what they can do. They don't have anything on you in that sense. They don't have anything that they can do to you. It's just, it's breaking your heart because of how much you've cared about them, how much you've done for them, how much you've done to protect them, how much you've worried about them and prayed for them and stood up for them. You've been defensive of this person. And they have all of this rage for you that you didn't even know about. They don't have the audacity. They have the audacity to copy you and act as if they're great and blah, 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 but they hold a lot of animosity towards you because they feel like, no, you left me. And it's I never left you, but I had to do what I had to do. And if you don't understand that, this person's always seeking attention. Whatever you do, they want to do, but better. I just feel like you really cared about this person and you always thought it was going to be the two of you. being able to do this together, being able to build something together. You always wanted to include them. You always wanted to do certain things for them. And maybe because they had at one point done acts of service for you, you felt like you were two peas in a pod. And now you're realizing that maybe that was a trauma bond. So you're about to get real ruthless with it. You don't need to be scared of them in any capacity. You're just scared of what you might say to them. You're scared of what it's going to feel like after. But I'm seeing that you're going to heal. And I'm seeing however you used to handle these situations before, you are going to be handling it a lot differently. So take your time with that if you need to, you know, figure out how you're going to shut that door and say what you need to say out loud. But you need to know this. You are a chosen one. And these people are trying to pop up on you to wreak havoc, to distract you from your cause, to distract you from your purpose. No. We have acceptance. You have always accepted this person. And you thought that they accepted you. You thought they were one of the only ones that accepted you. To see that that is not the case is sad to you. So again, we have the initials are DRBC. Someone could live in DC. Someone could live in the DR. Someone could live in Florida. Someone here can live in Hawaii. I'm getting Jersey. I don't know why I'm getting cities and states. Someone here could live in Louisiana, California, Hollywood, someone here could live in South Dakota, South Carolina. Someone here could live in Denver. I'm also getting, I don't know if this is right, Rochester? I think that's in New York. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've never gotten that before with initials, like places, but these places could be significant to you. You just thought this person was always going to be your friend, your buddy, your family, and it's making you sad that this is what this person has been doing behind your back. Like, you thought that they were genuinely happy for you. You guys just weren't as close, and they're not. They're really not. They've been talking as much ish as others have about you. And this is why, oh my gosh, we have the star. This is why you guys do things by yourself. This is why you've become your own best friend. Like, you're so understanding, you're so accepting, and it's like they can't accept you still. You have to always feel like you got to watch your own back. But your guides are also in this forest. Okay, I've been getting for a week now that you guys have been seeing feathers everywhere. Let me know in the comments. Birds are significant, feathers are significant, and the evil eye symbol is significant. There have been more eyes on you than you would like, but you're ready. You're ready. Like, just because you're an earth angel doesn't mean that you don't know what it looks like when it's Hunger Games outside. You can do it with your eyes closed. You're not the one. Isn't this giving like Aemon Targaryen? Like, nobody really wants to mess with him or his dragon, Vhagar. He has the biggest dragon, like, ever on Game of Thrones history. And yeah, you're the star. Like, now Aemon's a little evil, but you have that type of intimidation factor. So Aemon Targaryen from House of the Dragon, like, he lost an eye to claim this dragon. And now he's not the one. He is not the one. Wow. Okay, let me see if I get anything else for you guys. But again, the letters are D, R, L, B, C, S, F, ooh, San Francisco, J, and H. Yeah, I have that. I'll try to share that song with you guys. Justice. I'll try to share that, if I can remember, the Elvis Presley song, You're the Devil in Disguise. Looked like an angel. Justice is on the way. You are being vindicated in front of people. You really thought this person was your twin or your family. It sucks. Okay. Like, you might be feeling some type of way at first, but I see that you guys are going to get over this. It's just what's necessary for you to heal. Oh my gosh, they're the devil in disguise. Coming to pluck this crown off of your head. Coming to grab your fairy wings. Coming to take your voice as the siren. This isn't however long ago it was. Like, you feel like you missed certain red flags at first because of how much you cared about this person. But now your eyes are open. Affirm it below. Now my eyes are open, and I'm going to say it with my whole chest. I have a divine animal right to defend myself. I have a divine animal right to shut this down. I have a divine animal right to stand on business, stand 10 toes down for me, to close this karmic cycle. I can do that if I want. Okay, I'm saying all of it. You'll pick one of those affirmations. How many times did these people have it out for you? How many times did people feel comfortable saying things to this person and then they repeated it to you? Why would they even feel comfortable saying that to them? This is how I see things. Could people be starting some mess? Yeah. But for me, when I'm ferociously protecting someone, you can't even say anything crazy to me about them. You can't. Because I'm going to go off. So you shouldn't even feel comfortable to be talking crap to me or about somebody I care about. You shouldn't even feel comfortable to do that. Sit at a table and think that you can just tell me any old thing and I'm not going to put you exactly where you go. When I'm protecting, I'm like ferociously protective of the people that I care about. I'm ferociously protective about my collective, my subscribers, my family, my best friends, my bros, my bras, my dogs, my besties, my friends, my allies. How many times did they try this? So people were telling them a bunch of things, but if they didn't feel comfortable saying those things, they wouldn't have said it to that person. You getting what I'm saying? So if they were speaking so good about you and so protective of you like you were of them, nobody would be comfortable to say any of this like they are. Your guides are saying you're allowed to choose happiness. You have a divine animal right to choose happiness, to choose you. And you are going to heal from this betrayal, and you are going to level up again. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. This person is greedy. This is not something that you ever wanted to believe about this person. This person will take from anybody that's giving. That's not something that you ever really maybe pondered about them before. Like, no, they just need the help. They work really hard. They're down and out. I'm going to help them. The odds are always being stacked against them. They're maybe a chosen one like me. We're going to ride the storm out together. We're always going to be in the trench together. You're getting the clarity that you need. That is not the case. And it doesn't have to be bad news. It's just your guides want to protect your peace. Yeah, look. 7 of Swords. They're coming in to steal something. Whether it's your peace, your happiness, some money, it doesn't matter. And so it could be giving you anxiety, like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know if I should do this. But you're not meant to give them part of your wheel of fortune. Spirit is saying they are not meant to be a benefactor. As much as you love them, as much as you care about them, you're going to have to love them from afar because they are not meant to be a benefactor like that. That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. You Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, you're realizing that you were in love with the idea of them, the idea of what they could be, and realizing that now that is not what it was. That is not who they are. They're not who they say they are. They are not who they say they are. Okay, let's get out some mermaid messages. Oh my gosh, you guys, I wanted this message to be short. We have go with the flow. You accept what's happening and you're going with the flow. You don't need to feel pressured or feel like you're on their timeline, but they do want to stir up some emotions in you. They do want to make you feel some freaking feelings because they're feeling some type of way about the abundance that you're stepping into. I'm telling you, somebody here is getting a really nice car, a sports car, a fast car, something, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really gotten that before. Like, I've channeled cars, but I don't think anything specifically. Somebody here is getting something fast. Oh, that is the other thing. This abundance. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot. You are going to be inspired this week to dream bigger. To dream bigger. The reason being is you're going to be running into some people that are dreaming bigger. And this is going to inspire you, like, why am I limiting myself? Why am I saying, oh, I'm just looking at this, and that? I don't know about this, and that over here. Like, let's say you're looking at cars, and you tell your friend, you're like, oh, I'm just looking at these older cars, so I don't have a car payment, and da-da-da-da, and I'm not looking at these ones over here, but why not? I'm not saying that you have to get something that's like the most expensive, but you're just clock it about yourself that you can get whatever you want. You don't have to. It's not about you not getting whatever you want or not getting or getting less. It's more about you realizing where the self-limiting belief is, where you stop yourself from not wanting more. Not like stopping yourself from obtaining your whole desire, what you really desire, what would really inspire you or motivate you or make you happy. Example, I saw a friend today that had just gotten this cute little Frenchie, fluffy with spots all over it and blue eyes, and I had never seen such a animal. I was shook. And I got to hold him, and she's like, oh my gosh, he really likes you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like my heart, my freaking heart. Sometimes you just don't know, but like you need that type of love in your life. And then she was like, girl, I got this new Mercedes, da 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 da. And she got this Mercedes and this little dog. I've been telling you guys, somebody's getting a baby, a little dog, a car. 2 weeks ago, it was a house. Everybody was getting a house. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm channeling. And I just felt so overwhelmed by, why do we settle? Why do we think like, oh, I shouldn't get that. I should just get this. Like, she's a lot younger than me. And I'm like, why am I like stopping myself from doing things? I thought about that. Like, why do I talk myself out of like, oh, I would love that, but that's not going to happen for me. Like, this message is for me too. So I feel like oh my gosh, 9 of Cups. I didn't even see that this was here. Plan on your wish fulfillment coming through. Plan on it. If you feel like you're seeing the same thing all the time, you need to change your perspective on how you see that. Me too. Like, sometimes I am really capable of doing that. Like, I could do this, I could do that, I can do this. But there are certain things that I really stop myself on. That I'm like, why do I do that? Why do I half-ass it or settle in some way? I don't mean half-ass it, but like half attempt it, half manifest it. Do you know what I mean? So we have enlightenment. Look from the higher perspective and see the divine in everyone. You are going to be seeing the divine in this situation, and you pray for their healing and their safety, but the relationship is never really going to be the same. Okay, it's never really going to be the same. Okay, we'll take one more of these mermaid messages. Holy Spirit, can I have one more mermaid? Whoa. Okay, or we will take 2. We have breaking free and free spirit. Oh my gosh. Breaking free and free spirit. You are breaking free of thinking like this, thinking that you can't stand up, that it's going to be gut-wrenching. It might be a little gut-wrenching to stand up to whoever this is and say what you really have to say to them about how you feel about their behavior and what they've really been up to. But you have a divine animal right to be a free spirit. So if you made it to this part of the message, if you made it this far in, I want you to affirm it below. I have a divine siren, just kidding. I have a divine siren or mermaid right to break free. I have a divine animal right to break free of these self-limiting beliefs. You are the mother of dragons. You are breaking these chains. Wow. All right, we're going to close out with an angel number. That is so crazy. Like I was looking at things and how do I say this? I've been looking at certain things that I've been looking at, and I've been downplaying what I actually wanted. Does that make sense? I've been downplaying what I've actually wanted, and I need to go for what I actually want. So you guys could be doing the same. We need to go for what we actually want. We need to speak those things into existence that we're able to have those things. We're the generational curse breakers. And sometimes we're really hard on ourselves that like those things maybe aren't obtainable, and they are. Okay. We have angel number 830, start small. How you begin matters. Your angelic guides affirm that the dreams you are working toward live in a microcosm, seeds embedded in your daily activity. Do every little thing as if it were larger. Okay, put some added detail into your daily work, cook an extra fabulous meal, or expend a little additional effort in your workout. Reflect on how every choice you made in your daily life, or make in your daily life, can move you towards your long-term goals. So we can start small. We can start with that fancy meal. We can start with that fancy little dog. We can start with that fancy car. Like, whatever it is, you can start. Well, actually, those are bigger things. But you know what I'm saying. We can start small, and sometimes that's more realistic for us to start that way. Okay, I think I'm just going to get 2 more. Whoa. Okay. We have angel number 855 and angel number 411. Okay, so 855, love abundantly, donate your time. You're going to realize that there are other things that you want to donate your time to. And I feel like this is towards you. Gonna be honest. I feel like you do enough for others. I feel like you're gonna donate your time to the way that you manifest. The way that you call things in, I think, is the way that you're going to be donating your time. Like, really looking at that more, making more time for that. This is a call to action. The love that you have in your heart can be shared with those around you. Where can you demonstrate love to someone who doesn't feel any? Your guides want to donate some time today to a person or organization that would benefit from the abundance of the love that you have in your heart. Sign up for local beach cleanup, reach out to an elderly neighbor. Okay, we can also do that. But I do feel like a lot of us do a lot for others already. Or maybe they're saying you can reach out to other people. You can do other acts of service that would be more fulfilling. Maybe you do this stuff for your family all the time and they don't appreciate it. So you can do that too. Like, maybe you're going to, I've been getting this a lot and I keep forgetting to say it the last week. I feel like with all of the decluttering that we're trying to do, I feel like you have a lot that you can donate to people in need. You know, we're in the era of overconsumption, whether it's kitchen items or toys or blankets or whatever you have too many of, or just going through your whole home and donating it to people in need. I really feel that in my heart that we're going to be doing that. Some of you guys will be rescuing animals. Some of you guys will be helping, doing these acts of charity, working at the food bank, or working certain places, or giving food to the homeless. Is something that might really be on your heart right now, that you can donate your time. And I learned this at a very early age. And also, I've been homeless, so there's that. But feeding the homeless, leaving food out, going to the parks, working in soup kitchens. There's just so many different ways to donate your time. And I see you guys doing that. Love, but also pouring into yourself. Do some acts of service for yourself. Go get a pedicure. Go get that massage. Go on a little day trip somewhere. And then do this other act of service. I just see you loving abundantly. Again, angel number 855. Last but not least, we have angel number 411, important relationships. See the value in those you love. You are called to select one relationship close. I don't know why this is going to make me cry, but you are called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. Think about how to tell a loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them today as you communicate how important they are to you. Damn it. There is someone that you care deeply about. And maybe life has just been lifing and it's been hard to show this person how much you care. I see you making time to say, is there anything that I can do for you today that would really help you, that would make your day better? I see you like leaving them a little note, or bringing them lunch, or I just see you doing these really sweet things. And I think that's another reason why it's so important that we close out these relationships that we don't need anymore. We really don't. They're not, they don't care. They don't care. We don't need them to care about us, but they don't care. And it's time for us to take care of a somebody that has been going out of their way to take care of us. And whatever we've been going through or healing, like, we can show them a little bit of extra love for their patience and their understanding. I love this. Okay. Oh. Anyways, all important links are in the description box. We have another new message that is going to be posted on Patreon. I appreciate your guys' patience while I've been healing from being sick or having the flu. And I'm just so grateful for all of your guys' love and support. I love reading your guys' comments. I love connecting with other light workers that I just feel like we're all so connected. It's crazy. I'm just so grateful. And yeah, don't forget to smash the you-know-what, hit the bell, or make sure your bell is on. You don't want to miss notifications, and you don't want to miss when I go live. I switch up my schedule and my posting times a lot. So yeah, and I think that's it. Ooh, if you made it to the end of this message, let me know if any of the states or initials applied. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.